Your ancestors have a message for you. Your great-grandparents, your grandparents that are on the other side, those before you, those that carry your bloodline, those that played a part in creating you, have a message for you today. And I'm grateful that you're here to receive it, because they have been waiting to be able to communicate this to you. It is something that has been passed down your family line, generation after generation. And it's very important for your ancestors to bring you the awareness about this. And perhaps you already have an awareness about it. Perhaps you already know this of which I'm about to share with you. But it's important for you to understand it perhaps a little bit deeper and better. What I'm sensing here is your family lineage has carried with them, through them, so much anger, so much hurt and pain and weight. There is a lot that was never truly faced, that was never truly talked about in this family. A lot of secrets in a way, a lot of rumors, to be more specific with you, a lot of misunderstandings. And this feels to be maybe perhaps on your mother's side. Okay, there's something with the mother's side, but for some of you, it may be your father's side. Take it as a reasoning. But I am feeling a lot of strong grandmother, feminine energy here. The way that women were looked at or represented or not catered to in a way. But I feel like the male presence also plays a part, because what I'm picking up on here is the trauma that was passed down and how that trauma has reached its point, its end with you. And that alone puts so much weight on you, so much responsibility, because you're not like the rest of your family, because you are the generational curse breaker, because you are the one to stop and say, wait a minute, this is wrong. Wait a minute, I no longer wish to show up in this way. I no longer wish to follow the way that we have been doing things. You're someone that wants to do things differently. You are someone who has this bigger heart, this open heart. You are the black sheep of the family who just doesn't really fit in. You never really did. And this doesn't mean that you don't resonate with your family, or that you don't love your family, or that you can't interact with your family. But to a certain level and degree, you sort of can't. The way that you see things, the perspective that you have, the way that you take accountability is nothing that they are familiar with. What I'm feeling here with your ancestors is, and the way that they look at you is so lovingly. The way that they refer to you is with so much compassion and praise, a lot of praise, because they've been waiting for someone like you. And they always knew that you would come. They always knew that you would be the one, just as you have always known it. Wow. But the way that they refer to you is like you're their sweet baby. They protect you immensely. Let me start there. The way that you are protected from your ancestors, no one can really play with you. If anyone even dares to try and send negative energy your way, evil eye, and all of those things, oh no, honey, they're in for a treat, because your ancestors are like a fort around you, because you must be protected. You have too much of an important role. You are the healer of your family. Wow. It's like you are the one who's aware. You are the one that sees things, the things that they have been conditioned and blinded to. All of this drama, all of these arguments and disagreements. I'm also seeing some sort of fallout, or some sort of family members that have been so greedy. In a way, there's like greediness, there's anger, there's resentment here from family members fighting against each other over things that are really honestly, like, it's dumb. If you really think about it, it's stupid. It's pointless, the things that these fallouts are happening. It's like over rumors, over one story that was shared and then passed down and interpreted in the wrong way. It's like one person said one thing, then it gets passed down to the other, then the other, and by the time the other person heard it, it's a different story, and so it's all lost, right? I'm sensing here that this has not been easy for you. Being the one to try to do things differently and to not pass down, you being the one to not pass things down to your own kids and the generation to come after you is a challenge of its own, because you are constantly triggered by your past, by the lineage, by your family members. And this tends to make you feel like you need to disconnect, like you need to pull away, like you need to maybe start your own family line in a way, like you need to maybe not even speak to certain family members because they just cannot understand. They don't see the vision. They don't get it. They don't understand the path that you're on. They don't understand how they have been a victim of their own reality, a victim of their own generational curse. Like, they don't think that they're in a curse, if that makes sense. And so your ancestors want to recognize that. They want to send you some recognition, some love for all that you're doing, for being the daring one, for being the one to step out of the line and do things differently and have a different approach, for being the one to hold down the fort, even if that means separating yourself for some time in order to heal and grow and break out of these conditioned ways of being. I'm also sensing here, for some of you, there's a bee. Maybe bees are of significance, the color yellow. There could have been some sort of either arranged marriage or some sort of union that shouldn't have happened. It's like two individuals together that aren't really supposed to be together. This could be your parents even. Maybe your parents have been together, but they never truly loved one another. Maybe it was your grandparents or your great-grandparents. There's something with like two unions happening where it wasn't really ever supposed to be. And when I say it wasn't supposed to be, because I do believe that everything happens as it happens, I mean, like, it wasn't genuine. And these two individuals are together more so because of the costumes, because it's what they had to do and they didn't know how to, voice themselves. Like, no, I'm not happy here. I want to leave. It's something of that sort in your lineage, okay? Maybe with you even. Maybe it was you dating someone that you weren't really happy with. And again, it's all these things that were passed down. Another thing that I'm getting as well from your ancestors or this great grandmother that I'm feeling this energy is something about the lack mentality. Something about lack when it comes to finances, like the financial struggles or the relationship with money is what I'm feeling here. It has been passed down that you can never achieve more, that you have to work harder all of the time, that you have to put in, 80 hours a week to make a good living and to get by, and that you have to work a 9 to 5 and like the social norms, right? There's also this lack mentality with there's not enough money, there's not enough food, there's not enough, and being stingy, being greedy in this lineage that was also passed down to you. So perhaps you are someone who experiences that with money and the materialistic things. Either you care too much about them or you don't care enough. There's this disconnect, and it all comes down from your lineage, which I feel like you are healing and working on to break out of that, to be more abundant, to welcome in more love, to welcome in the new with this awareness that you have. They want you to be more soft. They want you to be more gentle. They're saying there's no need to be in that masculine energy. There's no need to be in survival mode. Ooh, okay, that's what it is. The survival mode. Your entire family is in survival mode. Even though some of them can have fun, because I'm seeing like gatherings, your family might be some that loved getting together for like family holidays and dancing and food, and like there's culture here, there's fun here, there's like music playing and all that too. But at the same time, there's a lot of survival instincts for everyone in this lineage. Everyone was just in survival mode, being defensive, work, like hustle, that masculine energy of we just have to survive. And they're saying it doesn't have to be that way. There's like this deep breath that they're taking because you are understanding that and you are doing the work for everyone else. And that comes with a lot. Oh my goodness, that comes with a lot. But you're doing it. You are doing it, and they are praising you. You will be rewarded in ways you cannot begin to imagine because of that. You will be blessed with abundance, with blessings, with opportunities, with the right people because of that. They're saying be vulnerable, be open, be soft. Allow yourself to be loved, allow yourself to be seen. Are words I'm hearing as well. Belonging law, my beautiful friend. This just feels like you're the star of the family. You are being held on a pedestal by your ancestors. It's like they're bowing down to you for all of that you're doing. So if you ever question or wonder or doubt the path and how you're going against the grain, how no one else sees what you see, that is exactly how it's meant to be. That is exactly what your soul knew it was coming down for. And I know it's not easy, but it's well worth it. Not only for the generation to come, but for yourself and your path. You're honoring your ancestors by doing this work. You're honoring all of them for what they couldn't have expressed, for what they couldn't have healed. It's like you're doing the healing for them. The voice, something about the voice, having a voice, expressing yourself, being able to speak, being able to articulate things. There's something with the heart. Wow. This is beautiful work here that you're doing, my beautiful friend. I will leave you with that. I hope that this has reached those that it needs to reach, and that it serves you as a reminder that you are indeed in the right path. Thank you.